Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia, and I would like to welcome you to the July Christmas Stampathon Challenge. And this month we are making tags, 10 to be exact, if not more, if you would like. So for my project, or for my tags, I have used a base of the stitched triangle dies, and I have used the coming very soon on the 4th of August, the In the Pine stamp set with the matching Pine Woods dies. And I have also used the Peace and Joy set for the Merry Christmas sentiments at the bottom. So let's make, I've already made 9, so let's make my 10th and final tag, and let's see how we go. So I'll just pop these over here so hopefully you can still see them. Now I am going to start with my stamping. So I have pre-die cut from Very Vanilla, going something a bit different today. The largest of the right angle, the largest of one of the triangles, and the color I'm going to stamp with in the background is Mossy Meadow. So let's open that. I have just re-inked it, so hopefully it's juicy enough. And the stamp I'm using is this one here. Now it does coordinate with this line set, but I did just want it as a subtle background. So I've already got ink on it, but that's okay. So what I'm doing, I'm just leaving a strip at the bottom for our sentiment. Okay, now where is that ink? It's there on my hand. And then I'm just building a little scene or forest in the background. Now a lot of this will be covered up by our feature tree, but I did just want to lay all this down so there is some colors at the side. So that's all I have to do with our background. I'm going to leave our Mossy Meadow open, and now I'm going to stamp our pre-die cut tree, and I'm going to do that with the Stamparatus because I had so many to do. I've made a jig with the Stamparatus. Let's see if I can pick this up, which I can. So I made a jig by attaching the stamp to the Stamparatus, stamping on the piece of paper, die cutting it out, and then not moving either of my two stamps here, and then I can get perfect placement. So for the outline of the tree, I'm using shaded spruce, and I thought these two contrasted very well together. I wouldn't necessarily use them for predominant colors together on a card, but for the Mossy Meadow to fill in the leaves, it just worked. Or the, I don't know if you call pine leaves, but it works. So that is our outline. I'm going to pull my Stamparatus to 90 degrees, flip it around, and where did I put that? Oh, that scrap piece is under us there. And then without moving anything here, because I've pre-lined this up, take Mossy Meadow and stamp the interior of our leaves. So that is that done. Now I did do a bit of pre-stamping, and I have already stamped, cut out, and put dimensionals on our sentiments. So let's do a bit of assembly here while I chat with you about the Christmas Stampathon. Now, if this is your first time hearing about the Christmas Stampathon, we are a group on Facebook who does 10 to 11 Christmas challenges a year. Now, this gets us ready for Christmas, so we don't get to December and go, oh no, we haven't done any tags, any Christmas cards. We are not ready. So we set those challenges, and we set them on the 25th of every month from starting in January to get us ready. So I'm just going to adhere that in the middle roughly. That works for me, and I've left room here to add my hole and linen thread, so I just put mini dimensionals on the back here. So Esther, who also runs the group with me, we send out a random act of kindness card every month to a random or two random participants, so they receive one of our creations for that month. This is not going to go where it is told. So just pop the Merry down right here, then add the Christmas. So if you would like to come over and join us, please pop over. The link is in the description below, and you can join us for our challenges. You can jump in and jump out of any challenge you want. There is nothing to say you don't want to make tags this month. That's okay, but we wanted to set the challenge, and I also wanted to show you, before I put the top or the string on this card, I wanted to show you how easily you could put this tag with a couple of additional matted layers on a card. So it's not just a tag, and a tag of any shape and size you could use as your centerpiece or focal piece for a card as well. So just a few more ideas for you. If you're there going, I don't give many presents, what am I going to do with the tags? Make them into cards. So it's just stretching your creativity. So just for the top here, I'm going to take my hole punch. You can use whatever hole punch you have and works for you, and just getting that roughly in the middle there. And then I'm going to take our linen thread, just get a length of that, and then just pop it through, and that is my 10th tag done. Well, almost. If I can cut this, that is my 10th tag done. So we really would love you to come over and join us at the Christmas Stampathon. And I have neglected to tell you that I did use real red to stamp my sentiment. So Esther and I love to look and get inspiration from all our participants. And we've got such a lovely group who encourage each other. Even if we're finding a challenge a little difficult, we'll throw out some ideas and encouragement and suggestions to people who are finding it hard. So I just loop that through, and then as a final touch, I'm going to use our red rhinestones and our take your pick tool. And this challenge is for anyone in any country using Stampin' Up products. Oops, please stick down. So we just prefer that you use some Stampin' Up products in your projects, because Esther and I are Stampin' Up demonstrators and just wanting to share our love and just be prepared for the very soon upcoming Christmas season. So just use 5 on those just to bring these to life. And these are the stamp sets that I have used, and I'll bring back in those dies. So we've got the pine woods, which matches in the pines. Just pop that in here, and we've got the stitched triangle, which is the base for our tags here. So I cannot wait to see what you all come up with, and can't wait to comment on all your creations. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I look forward to seeing you over in the group soon. Have a great day. Bye.